What's up, guys? I'm Jen Eckhart, host of the REINVENTED podcast. I wanted to take you guys on a special tour of my podcast studio, but I kind of wanted to do it like MTV Crib style, so come on. And this is where the magic happens, guys. Every single interview you hear on REINVENTED is recorded here in this studio that I built with my own two hands, which is saying a lot because I am probably the most technologically challenged person there is. Check it out.
You guys, it is no joke building a podcast studio. I started this podcast because I wanted to put something meaningful and something positive out into the world because we need it. We need it so bad. I can't wait. It's never too late to reinvent yourself, and I'm now a business owner. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Technical difficulties, you name it, it happened. The printer wasn't working. The laptop wasn't working, the screensaver went up. It's wire central over here. Laptop's on the floor. Anyway, we got through it.
So many incredible interviews so far on this podcast. I mean, Grammy Award-winning singer Sean Paul, supermodel turned business mogul Kathy Ireland, former WWE and AEW superstar Chris Jericho, motorsports legend Travis Pastrana, I mean, journalist and former Miss America Gretchen Carlson, actress Patricia Heaton. The list goes on and on. And I'm just so grateful we can make just a little bit of magic happen in this special studio. This thing makes me feel like Steve Aoki. I feel like a DJ using this machine. It records all of my audio, and basically, this device is what makes REINVENTED sound so great. I got my trusty Rode mics here, which is awesome because they have a special built-in popping filter. You know, like when you say peas a lot? Let's figure this out. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickles. How does it go? Peter Piper picked a peck of pepper. Anyway, awesome mics. Love the setup. Make it happen, shock everyone. Those are words I live by. Oh my gosh, okay, so my friend Travis is gonna kill me. He told me I was under strict orders that I have to keep this koozie on display at all times. It is, what would Jonathan Taylor Thomas do? What would he do? Where is he today? This sign is special to me because my mom sent me this, and it says she was powerful not because she wasn't scared, but because she went on so strongly despite the fear. I do a lot of things scared, but I've always believed in that. I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt that said, do one thing every day that scares you. There you go. So I'm a Miami, Florida girl, born and raised. I had to bring a little bit of Miami flair to the podcast studio. Got my palm tree, got my bright neon sign. It was all a dream. This was a dream. You know the Biggie song, it was all a dream. Got my coffee table book, Banksy, one of my all-time favorite artists. My dear Aunt Bev gave me this Tiffany's clock. She was a legend and an absolute pioneer in the TV and cable industry. Oh my gosh, and look, here's a podcast from when I recorded my very first, did I say podcast? Did I call this a podcast? Yeah, yes, we can pick it up. Here's a cork from when I recorded my very first podcast episode in this studio. I popped champagne. Look at that. Cheers.
live from the studio here in Midtown Manhattan. Just wanted to thank everybody for being a part of today's launch. Thank you for your calls, your text messages. Thank you for subscribing. And then I made it happen and I shocked everyone.
Reinvention to me is the purest form of hope. It's a way of saying that there are better days to come. And that's exactly what this show is about.